So I want to make one thing clear. There'd be nothing would make me happier than for Sean O'Malley to win this fight, listeners. So I don't want you to think in any sense that I'm a hater, but I've watched O'Malley. I watched him give him a gift over Peter Yan. I watched during that fight. I was his trainer, told him, "You see, you belong here. You're at this level." So I watched a lot of insecurity in O'Malley, and I get it. He's a guy who was born in Montana. He lives in Arizona. And suddenly you think, oh God, I'm fighting these guys from Russia. I'm fighting these guys from Georgia. The world is so much bigger than me. And by the way, guess what? Every fighter has to go through that reality. And sometimes, especially if you're a striker like O'Malley your whole life, the grappling can seem like an insurmountable thing you have to cover. I can tell you this. I first took a jiu-jitsu class in 2008. I will tell you, I still stink at jiu-jitsu. It's not that I've trained it consistently, because I certainly haven't. I didn't love it as much as striking. My guess is O'Malley doesn't love it as much as striking either. And it's not just jiu-jitsu, right? It's also wrestling you've got to deal with, and cage control and things like that. And when you're going up against a guy like Merab, that can be a really, really tall order. Look, they gave him the razor thin decision over Peter Yan, but Peter Yan was more striker than he is savage grappler like that. Not saying he can't grapple, of course he can, but O'Malley was able to bring him into what he wanted, which was sort of a striking battle. I just don't see O'Malley being able to surmount that huge cliff. I gave him a route to victory. Look, I think he's got to make it dirty, make it ugly. One of the things Magdalena did in that fight, very smooth, and I don't think I described it very well, is, his head was very down, meaning like, if you're going to shoot on me, my head's going to be there, you're going to run right into my head, so you're going to get head-butted. And if you don't get head-butted, my arms are going to be down, so you're not going to lock your arms. Either way, I'm going down with you. And Magdalena was able to move his head like a boxer, slip, while at the same time keeping his head there. That is wrestling, guys. I used to do that when I was a thrower. So my whole goal in wrestling was to keep guys off my legs. I had a good sprawl back then. I didn't translate it to MMA, but I did when I was a high school wrestler. And if they wanted to shoot on me, you're going to get a headbutt first. You're going to ram your head into my head, and I'm going to keep you off. And Jack Magdalena did that beautifully. I don't think O'Malley has that kind of thing inside of him. I don't think he's that kind of a wrestler. Jack Magdalena, Della Magdalena clearly was. But listen, man, nothing would make me happier than to see Sean regroup. Quitting drugs is a big thing for sure. It's like going on steroids or off steroids. It's one of those things that adds to your arsenal. So totally focused, off drugs, whatnot. We may see a better Sean O'Malley. Can he bridge that grappling gap, that wrestling gap with Merab? That's a really big gap, man. But listen, I would love for it to happen. So listener, don't call me a hater. I would love to see O'Malley win this fight. Just don't think it's going to happen. Read my book, Warrior of the Light.